Welcome to Nerd Talk, the podcast that talks about comics and everything in between. Now, here are your hosts, Dylan and Ian.
Hello, nerds. So, it's another episode of Nerd Talk, and today we're going to be talking about the Civil War trailer, and the and Jessica Jones full spoilers. So first, Civil War trailer. Call it Civil Dispute because it's not exactly a war. And one of the things I thought, the trailer was great, but one of the things I thought was weird about the trailer was they're like, you're a vigilante, you've been doing this without supervision. The only time he did it without supervision was back in World War II, actually he still had supervision, and also Winter Soldier, he didn't have supervision because S.H.I.E.L.D. was Hydra. Did you want him taking orders from Nazis? Every other time he's had supervision, they're acting like he's been going lone wolfing it. He hasn't.
They're probably talking about that because of probably, I guess in the movie, he'll probably be going looking for Bucky the whole time.
Yeah, but that's the only instant. They've been acting like this has been happening the whole time for him.
I think it's a really stupid reason for this to happen.
They should have done the comics to where it was more like other heroes. They weren't like Captain America, you're the problem. They're like other heroes are, and Cap, if you're going to stand with them, then don't get in our way.
The whole stupid point is, at least from the trailer, it looks like Bucky, they think, blew someone up, or blew the UN building up or something, and so they're coming after him, and he's like, that's not right, I'm not good, do that to my friend. So it's I know Marvel wants more personal stories, with the whole Jessica Jones and Daredevil thing is, but this is something you don't have as a personal story because it's too big.
I don't think that about personal story, because those are TV shows, it's way different. I think we're going to get a repeat of Winter Soldier, to where the action is great and stuff like that, but the storytelling is pretty crap. What?
Don't start me on Winter Soldier.
I know, I enjoy Winter Soldier more when I don't watch it with you, because you don't shut up, you just complain about the whole time.
Soldier. I like Winter Soldier, but I think it's probably the most overrated. No, excuse me.
Guardians of the Galaxy is
second most overrated.
Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't do a whole lot great.
It doesn't. I mean, I love Chris Pratt, but you really watch it, and it's a typical Marvel movie in space, and it's not like you haven't seen this stuff before. I mean, you've seen all this kind of stuff that they do in Guardians of the Galaxy before, but. My fear for Civil War is there ain't gonna be no twists, there ain't gonna be no turns.
That's what I'm saying.
Not one character is gonna get killed.
No, Rhodey might die. That's what it's looking like.
Not one character you care about is gonna get killed.
You care about Rhodey the first one. If it was Iron Man 1 Rhodey, yes.
You care about that's what
But after Iron Man, I don't care about Don Cheadle Rhodey.
You just don't care about him.
Iron Man, what's his name? What's the guy's name? He's on Empire now.
I don't know his name, but yeah. I think it's Terrence Williams or something.
Yeah.
He did really good. But
Terrence Howard, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Terrence Howard.
He was freaking great.
He was great, but after that...
Him and Robert Downey Jr. had perfect chemistry. And then Don Cheadle's not bad, but they don't have the chemistry that Terrence Howard.
After that, it was just bad.
I wouldn't say Don Cheadle's bad.
I mean,
but I don't care about him.
I mean, even from the trailer, it looked like Black Widow's going to be the undercover.
Yeah.
But we already pretty much guessed that. But I don't know. I'm not excited at all for it. In fact, I don't even know if I want to see it.
Yeah, you are. You were talking. You saw it before I did, talking about how awesome it is.
Yeah, the more I've watched it, and the more I've thought about it, the more I'm getting back into the. It's like when Avengers trailer came out. Remember, Avengers Age of Ultron trailer came out. We're like, oh, it's gonna be really good.
It was awesome.
And everything was awesome. Then we went to see the movie, and we're like, what? I'm starting to get back and remembering how that was. I'm kind of like,
yeah, because Marvel has bitten us in the butt before a lot. Winter Soldier, I thought was gonna be the best Marvel movie. It was good, but it wasn't amazing. Because that's the thing that I think this is going to be. I think it's going to be another Winter Soldier, to where it's got really good action, the acting's great, and stuff. That's what I'm really interested to see. I really want to see more RDJ and Chris Evans on screen together. I really want to see that Cap Iron Man thing. That's going to be cool. I'm excited for that. And but the story's not going to have any plot twists. And it's
They didn't show Vision in this trailer, and they didn't show a couple other ones.
Yeah, but...
They showed basically all of Captain America's team.
Basically, yeah. I'm excited for the movie, but I'm trying to keep my excitement down because I don't want to get overhyped like I have for past Marvel movies.
They should have put Hulk and Thor in this because they needed more heroes in it. And I know they didn't want to put him in. They should have just put him in it just to have him in it.
If I was them, I would... The thing is, Civil War... The actual Civil War, doing it in one movie just isn't doing it justice.
Yeah, I know, but they needed all the heroes they could get, because when you see that one shot of his whole team besides Ant-Man walking up, it's like...
Well, I think Ant-Man was on his shoulder or something, people were saying.
People were saying that was fake. But, I mean, really, that's not gonna... The trailer that first I watched, I was really excited, but the more I've watched it, the more I remember how Marvel is. And so all my excitement has leveled off.
Oh, I'm still excited. The only thing,
I'm
like,
surprised they put it out on Jimmy Kimmel because Star Wars is literally 2 weeks away. Like, why wouldn't you put it in front of Star Wars for everyone to see it first?
what? Because Jimmy Kimmel needs the ratings help. Like, that's literally the only reason people watch his show is because Disney owns him, so Disney throws all their crap on there. Because Jimmy Kimmel is not funny, like at all. Anyways, yeah, the only like problem I really had with the Civil War trailer was Iron Man CGI was crap, just like Avengers: Age of Ultron.
It's not crap. It's just they make it too shiny. Like,
And it looks fake.
That's
It
what I
looks
mean.
so fake. Like, that's what I think is funny is the fact that Iron Man 1 CGI, the movie came out like 2008, looks way better than the Iron Man CGI of Age of Ultron. And this trailer, it could just be that's an early trailer. That's
We thought about Age of Ultron,
Yes.
and they had just way too shiny the whole movie. They're trying to make it too
just
new
like
and high
Ultron
tech.
looked fake a lot too.
Yeah, it was like this looks like unfinished CGI that you haven't done yet.
Yeah, it looks unfinished CGI. If you haven't done that, that's a little redundant.
Unfinished CGI that
Just
isn't.
unfinished CGI.
Yeah, that
Don't
isn't.
gotta cap it off with anything. Anyways, so that's our thoughts on Civil War trailer. It's really cool, but the movie's probably not gonna have that great of a story. I'm waiting for a Marvel movie since Iron Man 1 that'll have like a really great story.
I
'cause-
bet Doctor Strange, who I won't understand, anything will be a lot better.
No, you're gonna understand it because they have to market it to the wide audience, and they
Oh.
have to make you understand. You're just like everyone else. That's what they're gonna do.
Probably, yeah. I don't know that.
So yeah, you'll understand what's going on in Doctor Strange. I don't know if Doctor Strange will be that great.
I don't think Captain America Civil War will be that great.
I think it'll be one of the best Marvel movies. Not saying a whole
It's
lot,
not saying anything.
but I don't think it'll be Iron Man 1.
What's the best Marvel movie? Iron Man 1. What's the best Marvel Disney movie?
Winter Soldier. What's better than Winter Soldier?
I enjoyed Avengers more than I enjoy Winter Soldier.
It's hard to say. I think it's just like the Avengers kind of worn off for me. Like the first time I saw it, yeah, it's awesome. And after that, it's kind of like worn
Probably
off.
true because I haven't really watched since the first
Yeah,
time
you
I
haven't
saw
watched
it.
it in a while.
But
I
I want
have.
to leave it as a good
Yeah.
image in my mind.
Because it's kind of like just worn off. It's like, yeah, Joss Whedon humor and they're punching things.
Well, it's a good memory in my mind. I don't want
to where Iron Man 1, I go back and it gets better like each time I watch
Yeah,
it.
that's not Disney Marvel. So
I
you
know,
can't
but
count
I'm
that.
saying. And we saw General Ross in this.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll become Red Hulk, and then maybe Hulk will come out of nowhere.
No,
That would be cool.
because he would kill both Civil War. Oh no, he
No,
wouldn't.
'cause
Because
then you'd have Red
can,
Hulk.
Iron Man could fight both of them. And
I remember
nothing-
how Hulk doesn't do any damage.
Nope, not at all.
We saw from Age of Ultron.
Nothing at all.
Hulk
What a
blood.
wasted opportunity.
Yeah. Anyways.
I hope that's not like the Batman Superman fight. I really hope that's not like how that fight
No,
is gonna be.
we already saw a bunch of crap gets destroyed in the trailer.
For what? Batman vs Superman?
Yes.
Like what?
You remember Superman shooting laser beams or whoever that
We
was?
don't know who that is.
Yes, but still stuff gets destroyed. You saw entire city, like you saw stuff just getting wrecked everywhere.
I swear, if it's just Batman and Superman fighting and then one wants to come and fight the actual bad guy, I'm gonna be mad.
Just wait till the movie comes out. We'll see. That would suck, but we'll.
3 months
Yeah. Ah, it's so weird that's that close. Is it really 3 months away?
to March.
Oh yeah, because it got moved up from Civil War.
So you got Deadpool in 2 months.
That's so weird to think about. Oh man, that's weird because it's December now. Oh yeah, and we got the Batman v Superman trailer tonight. The new
Well,
one.
the new footage. They didn't call it a trailer. They called it footage.
Who cares? I'm just excited to see it. Can't wait. I'm gonna do with it probably the same thing I'm doing with Star Wars, which is to where I watched all the Star Wars trailers, but I'm not watching any TV spots. I have seen some because I'll just be watching TV and it comes on.
You've seen all of them, actually.
That's all.
There's 13 of them, but literally they're the same shot, just cut different pieces.
Well, I've seen like 2 on TV.
The only one you haven't seen is when Kylo Ren turns his head to the left. That's it. That's all. That's the only new shot in TV spot 13. And he goes, it just looks at the camera.
Anyways, that's what I'm gonna do for Batman v Superman. Watch all the trailers, but then just not watch any of the TV spots. That's
What's gonna be interesting because, I can't wait for the X-Men Apocalypse trailer.
I'm excited too. I'm really interested to see how no Hugh Jackman
No, they said he's in it.
not leading at all.
No, he's not leading. But
That's the thing, because First Class is really good, but that wasn't Bryan Singer.
yeah, I hope we just get like the very last shot of the trailer. You just see claws, just a sing. That's all I want.
That wouldn't make any sense.
It's Wolverine. Like the very last shot of the trailer, just a
Yeah, because he's not gonna do all the trailer. I
Yeah.
thought you meant.
No, not the movie. That'd be kind of
Yeah,
pointless.
that's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Anyways, on to Jessica Jones. We're going full on spoilers for this show, so if you have not watched it, be warned. we're going to be spoiling everything, going completely in depth with Jessica Jones. So yeah, let's start off.
Hate it.
You hated it?
I hate it. I hate the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, last 3
Absolutely.
episodes were garbage.
It was so hard to get to the last 3 episodes.
Well, this is all our opinion because we got a lot of flack.
I know,
for
I got a lot of
for
flack.
saying anything about the show being bad. Like we didn't even trash the show last time. We just said there was some stuff we didn't like about it.
Anywho,
so much flack in the comments about how dare you like say anything about this perfect show.
I hate the last 3 episodes. Dylan kept having to tell me to get off my phone and watch the show because
That was before the last 3 episodes. Ian was on his phone for, I'd say, about 75% of the show.
That's not true.
Yes, that is entirely true.
I watched.
And then I would hear audio from your phone because you'd click on a video on Twitter.
That was the last 3 episodes.
No, that happened prior to that.
That wasn't.
Yes, it did. He does this all the time. Unless it's a show he really cares about. He did it for Daredevil as well. Unless there's a show he really cares about, he's on his
Fargo?
phone during it. Yes.
I love Fargo.
That's-
We gotta make sure the DVR's clear for tonight.
Oh, yeah, true. And
We're gonna miss next week.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be
Actually, no, we're not gonna miss it at all because we ain't gonna be in Seattle during Monday.
We're not. When are we being in Seattle?
From Tuesday to Sunday.
So we're still going to be here?
Yeah, we'll be
Okay.
here.
I don't know if we're going to be in
Dear
Jacksonville.
God, I'm gonna cry if we're gonna miss Fargo.
Oh, that sucks. Anyways, Jessica Jones. One of the things that really pisses me off is Nuke. Nuke is my favorite Captain America villain.
Here comes Rant.
He's awesome. And in this show, they changed his name to Will Simpson from, like, Frank Simpson. Because, like, when I heard of him and stuff, like, they were like, Will Simpson, he's this cop and stuff. I was like, okay. And then later on, they were, like, he said our boys, and I was like, is that Nuke? Because that's what Nuke says a lot. He's like, do this to my boys and stuff like that. And then I noticed more similarities. And then the red, white, and blue pills came in. I was like, yep, that's Nuke. They completely ruined Nuke. Nuke is just this awesome villain, and he's so cool. But in this show, he was a piece of crap. I hated him. They did not do justice to Nuke at all, and it pisses me off. I'm not expecting a straight comic adaptation of Nuke. I'm expecting something better than this. This was terrible what they did to Nuke. I hated it. If you guys have read any comics with Nuke, you know that this is way different. The way he's not some stupid cop in New York that just got away from it all. No. Anyways, to explain what Nuke is, he was the Captain America of Vietnam. And so, and he's sort of like a mix of Wolverine and Captain America, and the fact that he's got like these metal bones and stuff, and he's got this sort of super soldier serum, and he's like extremely strong and stuff. Anyways, it takes a lot of people to take him down, and Jessica Jones takes him down with broken ribs like he's not...
No, Trish Walker.
Oh yeah, that's what was retarded.
Trish Walker. Oh my god.
Okay, so they're fighting in the apartment and everything, and like he's winning and stuff because she's got broken ribs, and then Trish takes his drugs, and she comes out and starts pushing him back. It's like, first off, Trish weighs about like 110 pounds. Something like that.
I hate Trish Walker.
This dude's pretty big, and she's like fighting back. Even if he's not fighting back, I have a feeling it would not be that hard for this dude to just defend himself against her. Instead, she's even on these drugs and stuff. And then Jessica Jones just like puts a fridge on him. I'm not kidding when I say she puts a fridge on him. That is how Nuke is defeated. He has a fridge put on top of him.
I hated
That's how retarded this
Trish
was.
Walker. Absolutely despise that character.
Let me just say this though. Captain America has trouble fighting Nuke. Jessica Jones puts a fridge on top of Nuke while she has broken ribs and everything, and that's how they beat him. And it pisses me off so much. It's such a waste of a character. Why throw him in here? This really makes me mad because this ruins the potential of him ever being in a Captain America movie. They completely ruined it. They put this crappy guy in here that this actor was he wasn't that great to play Nuke. And they completely destroyed his character, and so he's never going to be in a Captain America movie now, because no one wants this piece of crap in Captain America. And it pisses me off. I hate it. And they just completely ruined one of my favorite characters and ruined the chance of him being in a Captain America movie. I would love to see Nuke and Captain America fight on screen. Guess what? That's not going to happen because of this crappy piece.
Because he's getting killed by Crossbones in Civil War.
What?
Because he's getting killed by Crossbones in Civil War.
We don't know about that. We'll see.
I hated Trish Walker so much.
Oh, I hate Trish Walker
So
too.
much. She was the most annoying.
She was doing a crappy Rosamund Pike impression.
Yes, she was.
That's what she was doing, and it annoyed me so much.
I couldn't stand her. I hated her. The whole time she cries and complains, my mom was so bad to me, right?
I love when her mom comes back, she's all afraid. It's like, you're a grown woman now. You can fight back against your mom. You're not 12.
So she talked about how much she hates her mom, but if it wasn't for her mom, she wouldn't have her eat her cush radio job where she doesn't do anything. And speaking of that, she runs the highest rated talk show in New York, and she has one person working with her.
Yeah, if you look at like ESPN Radio, they all have like 3 or 4 people helping
At
them.
least.
Yeah.
And that's not the highest talk show in New York. And she has one person to do everything for her. I couldn't stand her. She was annoying. But that wasn't the biggest gripe with the whole show is how they beat Kilgrave. You talk about the stupidest, most...
Oh, before we get into that, let's talk about Kilgrave. Kilgrave to me was completely wasted potential.
He was cool up until episode 10.
Because he was really cool. I liked seeing what was going on. I wanted to see what was happening with them. He had the problem that a lot of Marvel villains have, which is the fact that they talk a lot about what they did prior, but they don't do anything in the present. Like, think about the major death in the show. Hope. Did he cause that? No, she killed herself. He did not cause her to kill herself. Think about Kingpin, maybe my favorite Marvel villain. He killed Ben Urich. Just straight up showed up in his apartment and murdered him. That's something pretty big. He blew up part of Hell's Kitchen. This guy unsuccessfully tells people to kill themselves that Jessica cares about. Hey, go hang yourself. Jessica saves him. And then Hope kills herself. Has nothing to do with what Kilgrave did. Kilgrave did nothing in the modern day. He messed her up in the past. Yeah, he raped her. That's really bad stuff. But that's all in the past still. That's stuff that we didn't get. We didn't get to see him do like his villainy thing.
My issue with the show is basically boiled down. The whole point of the show was he was mad that she broke up with him, that she didn't love him anymore, and he was going to make her love him no matter what. Yeah, but in his mind, she loved him. So that was the whole point of the show. Literally, that was it. That's the storyline. I was like, really? Daredevil loved the storyline of they were both trying to make the city better, but they had 2 different ways of doing about it, and one was, drug trade and stuff. And so it was a fight to say, this was just about a breakup. This was about someone not caring about somebody. That was it.
This is like as bad a motive as the Bond villain Inspector.
Yeah.
Like, the motive here was, she broke up with me after I raped her.
I'm going to get her back,
I'm going to make her love me even though I raped her. It's like, dude, that's not how it works.
Dude, go find somebody else. I'm sure there's one.
Also, I felt like the writers kept pushing Kilgrave back because, like, what do we do? This guy can't control Jessica, so she should be able to capture him, but it's not the final episode, so we can't have him fight yet. What do we do? So they capture him, and then all the guys come up to the car because they tracked him, and Trish doesn't know how to drive. It was hilarious because Kilgrave's in the back of their car. They brought him to the facility where they wanted to. And then all these guys get out of the car and they're like, hey, we need Kilgrave. So they go straight up to knock on the window to like break it and not like bash Trish's head in. And she can't drive away when they're like 10 yards away walking up. It's like, Trish, just press on the gas pedal. It's not that hard. And then Kilgrave got away. I was like, that's really stupid. Also, they didn't explain Jessica Jones' durability at all. She literally falls down some stairs and gets cut. And then later on, she gets punched by Luke Cage. It's like, well, not that big of a deal.
Talk about Luke Cage.
Great character, crappy fight, which should have been the best fight in the show.
He gets blown up in a bar and he walks out, he's fine. He takes a shotgun under the chin and he's messed up. The bar has a little more of a, what do you call it?
Force?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, the shotgun to the chin ain't gonna be no fun thing. But he walked out the bar just fine. He gets...
And that whole bar exploded. Like, you saw it just boom.
But he,
Also, that fight, I'm not exactly Mr. MMA, but I think I have a bit better technique than Luke Cage. His whole technique was wind up as far back as you can and then swing and hope you hit something. He did the slowest swings and like the most far back. It's like, who fights like that? I thought this guy knew how to fight. Luke Cage's supposed to know how to fight. She's doing quick strikes and stuff while he's like going so far back to swing at her, and it looks stupid. The fight looks stupid.
It looked really dumb. But back to my major complaint was the last part of the show when he's like trying to get more powerful. Me and Dylan both said she's just gonna fake being controlled by him.
Yeah.
Guess what she did? She faked being controlled. It was so stupid. It was the most. It was like they called the Arrow and Flash Riders up like, hey, we have this villain who we can't figure out how to beat. How do you beat him? Well, just do the most stupid thing ever and have him beat him. Like, it was.
Yeah, like he literally he made a point there. He's like, if I couldn't control, if I couldn't control you, then you would just jump over the crowd and kill me. Instead, she faked it. Why didn't she just jump over the crowd and kill him? What was the point? Did she want to see Trish make out with him?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't get the point of doing the whole fake thing. She could have... Maybe it's so he couldn't tell them or anything. I don't know.
The thing I don't get is... Oh, never mind. Because he told Trish, if we ever see anyone like you again, Trish will kill herself. Well, she saw her again, and she didn't kill her.
Was that 12 hours later?
No, it was right after he killed her, because she was blocking him.
Remember, she didn't know the effects after he killed Kilgrave, remember?
So stupid.
That's one of my main problems with the show is the fact that like every big twist saw it coming. Like, Jessica Jones killed Luke's wife. I called that. I did.
Yeah.
I was right next to me and Ian watching it. I said, I bet you Jessica Jones killed his wife.
They're like, who took the picture of her? And I told Dylan, I bet it's Malcolm. And guess what happened?
It was
Malcolm. I called that a few episodes before it too. Yeah.
It's so easy. Like, the only thing that I didn't really see coming was when Hope killed her parents. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Because I thought it was, Jessica Jones. She saved the girl. But you can't really.
But we didn't know like anything about Kilgrave, so you didn't really know what happened, and then that just. And they never did a good job explaining Kilgrave's power. Like he can control people for 12 hours. But
I think they did a decent enough job.
Jessica Jones can. They never said why Jessica Jones could overcome it.
No, that's the thing that I didn't like was the fact that I was like Jessica Jones.
It's like Django and Chang. He was just special. She was just special.
You still haven't seen Django Unchained.
You showed me some of it.
No, I haven't. I just told you about it. Anyways, in Django Unchained, when he gives when Christoph Waltz gives Django the gun, Django just can magically shoot people good, and he's like, "Oh, you're gifted. You got a gift for this. You can shoot." It's like that's not how it works, but okay. Anyways, yeah, it's just like it's stupid. There were, like up until the 10th or 11th episode. Yeah, up until the 11th episode, I was really digging the show. But then that Nuke episode came, and it just pissed me off so much because I'm such a big fan of Nuke, and and then Kristen Ritter. I don't know why they cast her. Like she's serviceable, but she's not great. Like especially when you're like it was embarrassing when her and Kilgrave were on the same scene because he's such a better actor than her, and same when Claire from Daredevil came on. I was like, Claire it's clearly way better at acting than you are. It's kind of embarrassing.
Even that we called when he was like, I need a glass of water. So she goes, we're like, he's going to be gone. And Luke Cage.
The Batman, even though the dude can't fight to save
the dude's like 6'5", too. You ain't going to hear him walking out.
That Luke Cage casting was absolutely perfect. The dude's made to be Luke Cage. But, Kilgrave again was just wasted potential. I would like to see more from I would like to see him actually do something. Now he's dead. Who knows? It's Marvel, so no one ever dies. So they might bring him back in some way or something. I like seeing some stuff with Kilgrave and the fact that before he ever got there, he was in her head and stuff, and then when she saw him, he wasn't, which didn't make sense.
That made no sense.
Like before she found out she couldn't be controlled. When she saw him, she wasn't really bugged that much. But when she didn't see him, was like, oh no, Kilgrave's whispering in my ear.
I think that really made me mad, but the whole show was, I can't kill him, I can't kill him, I can't kill him. We gotta kill him! We gotta kill him!
Because Hope killed herself.
Oh my goodness.
Because the whole point was for Hope. So, side characters. Luke Cage was great. They had a stupid fight scene that should have been the best in the show because it was like the only superpowered fight scenes because the others were just really stupid. It was Jessica Jones just throwing people around. And then the Nuke fight scene just made me so mad because how stupid it was.
I hate Trish Walker.
Trish Walker sucked, but she was annoying.
She was terrible.
Hope was just kind of there. I didn't really care. Ruben and what's his sister's name?
Ruben and Robin. They were terrible.
I hated them so much.
I liked Malcolm after he got off the weed.
Yes, when not weed, he was on heroin.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Weed doesn't do that to you.
Well.
But anyways, Malcolm Like when he was all high and everything, like I didn't care for his character, but then once he got straight and everything, I liked Malcolm.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
He was a good character. I liked him. I thought he was cool. And when Claire showed up, I was like, yes, please, Daredevil, show up, and he didn't. But Claire was great.
What about the lawyer she works for?
Oh gosh, Jerry,
I couldn't
Jerry, and they just threw that love story, and it was so stupid. It literally didn't have it. Like, they focused way too much on it. It didn't like pay off or anything until towards the end when Kilgrave needed her to stitch him up and stuff.
That really didn't even pay off then either.
But it connected the main story. They did not need to put as much story into it. They should have said, hey, guess what? Jerry is divorcing her wife, and her wife's a doctor. Boom, that's all you gotta say. Instead, you waste so much time. That's what I was saying last week when we were talking about non-spoiler stuff. This show wastes a lot of time on pointless things.
Yes, it
Like
did.
when you see Robin putting up posters for her missing brother. I was like, okay, I don't really care. And then Kilgrave makes Ruben kill himself. I was like, oh yeah, because that's a character I care about.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, that's a character that's gonna be like, oh no, they killed Ruben.
That was
He was so nice.
That was a show that he didn't want anyone that loved Jessica Jones to be alive. Yet he has Luke Cage blow himself up in a bar instead of saying, "Hey, what's your powers?"
No, he didn't know his powers.
So then why he have him kill himself? That was the whole point with having.
No, it wasn't. Because remember, he was still under his influence afterwards.
Yeah. They didn't do anything to the Kilgrave. Why could she break it and no one else break it? Because she was just mentally stronger than everybody else, even though she's probably the most mentally unstable person in the show, because without liquor, she's done. I mean, seriously. Like...
Then her weakness... Oh, yeah. Hold on. Kilgrave's weakness is anesthesia.
That was...
That is every human...
They didn't even say what the weakness about it was. Like, he didn't lose his power or anything.
I know. They're just saying it knocks him out, and so he's unconscious, so he can't control people. I guess maybe it breaks the bond? No, because remember... They were still trying to do stuff when they hit him with anesthesia.
I know.
Think. So, like, it was stupid, because that's like saying, my weakness is a bullet to the face.
That's exactly the analogy I used.
It was just... It's literally like anesthesia is the same effect as, like, punching him real hard in the face. Like, if you can knock him out, it's like...
I mean, it made no sense. Like, literally, you hit anyone with that dose of anesthesia, they're going to get knocked out. Yeah. So, like, it made no sense about the whole Kilgrave thing. It really made...
Yeah, she broke his neck. Was that his weakness? Maybe his weakness was he had a weak neck.
There were just a lot of plot holes and things that just...
That's the thing I don't get how everyone's saying it's better than Daredevil.
I don't understand that at all. Daredevil acting was better. Villain was better. Because I was debating... for a long time who I like better, Kilgrave or Kingpin.
I like Kingpin way better.
But at the end, it was definitely Kingpin, because Kingpin did stuff, and Kilgrave was just kind of...
Yeah.
You don't love me anymore!
Like, you knew Daredevil was going to beat Kingpin at the end, but you didn't exactly know how.
At least you got a good fight.
Yeah, you got a cool fight, too. 7 this.
But Kilgrave was just... He was so cool, then he just turned into patheticness.
His coolness was the fact that, like, first off, David Tennant killed it as Kilgrave.
He did.
He was great. And it was like, okay, this guy's great as playing Kilgrave, and I really want to see more what happened and everything, and I want to see him do stuff in the modern day. We didn't get that. Like, he bought Jessica's old house.
So what would happen if Scarlet Witch faced off against Kilgrave?
I don't know.
Because they can both go in each other's mind. I mind control you to mind control me to mind control you.
It'd be interesting to see the movie versions go against each other. Let's see, what did you really like about the show?
It ended. Honestly, those last 3 episodes were hard to get through. We were just like, oh, do we still have another one to go?
Yeah, prior to that, I was really enjoying the show, and then those last 3 episodes hit, and like the nuke thing really put a bad taste in my mouth, and then Kilgrave did nothing. There was no surprises, and it was just like, yep. I'm not saying you have to kill a character I like. I'm just saying do something that surprises me.
You shouldn't be able to watch a show
and predict everything that happens.
But in the end fight, know exactly how it's going to go down. That should never happen.
No, because that happened in Daredevil. We knew Kingpin was going to lose.
No.
We knew Merlin wasn't going to win in Arrow. We knew Deathstroke wasn't going to win in Arrow. That happens all the time.
You shouldn't be... Oh, I can't... I don't know.
You shouldn't be able to predict exactly how it's going to go down. We literally said she is going to fake being mind controlled.
What she literally could have ended this forever ago. She would just have faked it and went up and killed him. She could have done this before the season even started, and guess what? Nothing would have happened.
Well, she didn't know she could resist him, even though she did, and he got hit by a bus.
Yeah, literally, like...
Saying literally a lot.
That was just... It just frustrates me a lot with those. It just... Ugh.
But anyways, what I liked about it, I really liked Luke Cage. I liked Malcolm. Kilgrave was coolish.
That's all you can say. Cool-ish.
Yeah, because there's so much wasted potential. I didn't like the PI stuff was cool. Oh yeah, another complaint I have. Everything came way too easy for her. She didn't work for anything. Everything. Hey, you need to see a body in the morgue? I can get you dinner reservations. Okay, let me see that body. You need to go to the hospital and get some drugs? Okay, I can literally get straight past everyone. We know we've been in the hospitals a lot.
You can't do that.
And you have to have someone open the door for you to get past her. And she literally just goes straight in. They didn't show her using super strength or something. She literally just goes straight in there.
And then she pushes Malcolm into that cart to get
and then goes and grabs those the anesthesia and is like, okay. And then there's no consequences for like anything she does, and she gets everything so easily. It was just like...
It was really bad.
Yeah, because it is way too easy. You don't see her working for anything. For instance, we're watching True Detective right now. I got it on Black Friday. It's amazing. You see how...
Season 1. Season
1. Anyways, you see how they're putting their work into, like, you see them researching stuff and doing it, and it's, like, hard stuff. Like you
get like one or two things an episode they get, and like,
and you see them actually working towards it though. You see the progress,
and you see how hard it is.
Yeah, and you see how hard it is.
And they're detectives, so they get. The thing that made me feel mad about Jessica Jones, she comes up to someone and tells them, "Tell me something." Right? She's not using her super strength or anything, and she has no authority over you because she's a PI. She's not an officer of the law, and they just tell her. For no reason. Instead of being like, "Who are you?" and then she's about to beat the crap out of him or something. Put him up against the wall.
That happens sometimes.
Most of the time, she you saw it. She just goes up and is like, "Hey, tell me this. Oh, they went that way." Or, "Hey, they're over there."
They went that way.
It's like, really? I'm going to go up and be like, "Hi, Ian Mason, Private Eye. Tell me this."
Why is there a Private Eye in Florida? You'd have to go to, like, Miami for that.
It is in Florida.
I know. But we're not even... We're like 5 hours from Miami.
I would change my name if I was a Private Eye to Bond. James Bond.
Worst
fight ever.
Let's do a Mission Impossible.
I know. So James Bond's not a private eye who works for MIF, or what's it called?
What? Something like that. Not MIF.
What is it? Some IF.
I gotta think about this now. James Bond
works for MI6, right?
Yes.
The IMF.
Okay. Yeah.
IMF.
Anyways, just counting down stuff I liked about the show.
That'd be a good fan fiction.
What else did I like about the show? The acting generally was pretty good, besides, like, Ruben and Robin, and Jessica Jones herself was just serviceable, not great.
I don't know if Ruben and Robin was their fault. They just told them to act really weird.
Yeah, they remind me of characters from Gotham. Season 1, at least. I haven't seen Season 2. I heard Season 2 is great. But Season 1, you had those stupid people working for Dollmaker that were, like, cartoons. That's why these people were.
Yeah, they were really animated characters, and it was like, you really would not hardly see anybody, especially in New York City, living like that.
And remember, Jessica Jones' weakness is occasionally she gives a damn.
Even though every single episode she's trying to save somebody.
Yeah, and she's not a superhero. Even though it's like everyone affected by Kilgrave she cared about. It's like, I don't care about your support group. They tried to kill themselves. You must save them! It's like, oh yeah, these people who literally mean nothing to you, gotta save them because you're not a hero and you don't give a damn.
And then Luke Cage and Trish Walker. Oh, I wish they would have killed Trish Walker. I was rooting for that.
I wish they would too. They should have kept Hope alive and killed her. Had Trish kill herself.
That would have been beautiful.
That would have been great. And yeah, that's the thing. Nuke, this guy who challenges Captain America, is like has a hard time killing Trish Walker.
He gets beat by her, really, man. She's the one that basically beats him in the what do you call it?
No, not that. I'm talking about the first fight when he breaks into her apartment and starts choking her.
Oh yeah, she gets out of the chokehold.
That's what's funny. He's got her in a chokehold. A military special forces guy who's way bigger than her, and she literally just takes his fingers. Like, well, that's how to get out of a chokehold, ladies and gents.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That's how to do it. If someone's like way bigger than you, I just grab the fingers. It works perfectly.
There was a lot of really stupid stuff in the show, and it was just. If you watched this before Daredevil, you'd like it a lot more, or at least I would.
No, because a lot of people like this better than Daredevil.
That's stupid, and they don't know what they're talking about.
No, I wouldn't say that, because everyone will call us stupid and say we don't know what
I don't really care what they had to say.
I don't know, but what I'm saying is it's all opinion-based.
It's like people that tell me the prequels are better than the originals.
No one except for one guy we know says that. I literally have not met anyone else who
I don't
said
care.
that. I know one guy who says that, and he's an idiot.
And you play video games with that idiot, so.
Yes, but he's still an idiot. Anyways,
Anakin Skywalker's not a good actor.
Anakin Skywalker isn't an actor.
Hayden Christensen's not a good actor. It's Anakin Skywalker.
But yeah, everyone has their own opinion. I just personally do not care for Jessica Jones. There are worse things you could do with your time. That's why I told someone yesterday who asked me if they should watch Jessica Jones. After watching Narcos, he said he's just finishing up Narcos. Narcos is leaps and bounds ahead of Jessica Jones. But he's saying he's going to watch it. I said there's worse things you could do with your time. Like you could be stabbing yourself.
Have you just got
which is worse.
Dang. If you just finished Narco, my first suggestion to you would be Fargo season 1. My second suggestion would be True Detective. True Detective season 1.
Not on Netflix or Amazon Prime. That's good.
Hulu has Fargo season 1, and I don't know who has True. I don't think anyone has True Detective, do they?
HBO Go.
HBO Go. And then after that, I would suggest Fargo season 2. Then I would suggest every single season of Justified.
Yeah. Justified's pretty great. So what did you like about the show besides the fact that it ended? I named some stuff. Couldn't think of a whole lot else.
I like Luke Cage. I like Malcolm. The storytelling was really good because it was really mysterious and stuff up until about episode 10. Then it came really... that's when you really started realizing his motivation was solely, she broke up with me, basically. And I'm not downplaying the fact that she was a rape victim or anything. I'm not trying to say that's not important or anything. But if you bare bones it, from his perspective, it's all... this girl doesn't love me anymore. I'm going to make her love me.
Yeah, because he didn't see it as rape. Also,
yeah.
One thing he was saying, like, you know...
I thought it was funny how he's like, I never killed anyone.
Yeah. The thing is, he's like, you know, I want to tell a man to go screw himself. Just think of that, because you know that he takes it literally. He told Jessica Jones to take care of her. He didn't say kill her, so Jessica Jones is what straight up killed her. He did say take care of her. Yeah. So that's the thing. That doesn't imply killing her or anything. Well, like... if you're taking it literally...
well, with a mob guy saying to you.
If you're taking that literally, that does not mean kill her. What you're saying, you know, go screw yourself, taking that literally...
that's what I'm saying. They never really explained they couldn't explain him well enough because they knew they made sure that Jessica Jones was a loophole to get out of it. So they explained it too good, then they had to explain her loophole, and so that's why they didn't explain it.
And it was one of the things that everyone complains about Superman about, except everyone who doesn't read Superman, which is the fact that Superman's going into a battle and he's always going to win, and he has no problems fighting or anything. That's what it was with Jessica Jones. Because she literally had no problems to kill Craig.
Yeah, it's weird when the main character has no problems with the guy. And that's what I didn't like about the show was the more it went on, the more he used other people against her. Like he was like
that was his only thing he could do because
and
he
it was stupid. After a while, it was just like really like even at the end, she was done with it, and that's when it was like. Yeah, I've been done with this for like 3 episodes, and yet she finally just got finished with it. Like, she didn't care if all those people on the docks killed themselves. Hey, if you started that from episode 1...
on the docks killed themselves.
On the docks. Remember? He's like, kill yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And she just walks through because she don't even care.
I don't remember that.
Remember she's just walking through going straight to kill Grave?
I know, but I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, that's when they're fighting each other and stuff.
Yeah, because he told them to kill themselves.
Yeah.
And then he's like, stop! Because she didn't stop.
Yeah, and that's when he tells everyone to stop. That's because she knew that was going to happen. That's why.
How did she know if anyone was going to get killed before that or not? That one dude had a freaking sledgehammer.
That's what I thought was funny. He had a sledgehammer, and then all of a sudden you never see that guy. Because that guy would be wrecking people. He'd be like on a 20 kill streak by now.
That's when Kevin Feige came in.
That dude would have gotten his nuke.
That's when Kevin Feige came in and was like, No,
Kevin Feige would hate this show so much. Because there's so much drinking, cussing, and people dying. He would be mad at this show.
It was just... I liked the show for like 9 episodes. I really was digging it, and then it just... the last 4 episodes were just like...
Anything else you liked about it? Trying to think of something.
There was a Daredevil mention.
He wasn't actually mentioned though. They never said Daredevil or the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. You think she would have heard of him? So like everyone in Daredevil heard of the Devils of Hell's Kitchen.
Another thing that was really stupid was when he's in the church and she's walking up with the earbuds on. We said it the whole time, and then we're like, why don't they just put
beats on?
Why don't you just put earphones on, not look at him? He can't control you then. And then they took 6 episodes later, they finally do it, and we're like, that's definitely Trish. We like as soon as she started walking, and there was no suspense. I'm like, that's Trish Walker.
She doesn't have the walk that.
I hate her walk. I hate Jessica
Kristen
Jones'
Ritter
walk.
has this certain walk as Jessica Jones that you could exactly tell who it is, and when Trish is there, it's like, yep, not that walk. She has a very distinctive walk.
Yeah. Like Dylan said, I can't see anyone else now because every time I see Jessica Jones, I think of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I was saying throughout the show, especially when she puts her sunglasses on.
She does. She looks
Michael
like
Jackson. She looks like.
She's got the nose. She's almost as pale as him. It's kind of scary when I started.
You're gonna get a lot of flack for that, but I don't care. It's a joke, guys. Calm down. Anyways, look at her when she puts her sunglasses on. Michael Jackson is back from the dead. He just appeared. It's like Michael Jackson made cameo in Jessica Jones. Who would have thought? So
Jessica Jones, a.k.a. Michael Jackson. See what I did there? Cause she's
I see what you did.
do it.
Any closing thoughts?
Thank God I don't have to watch this show anymore.
Yeah.
I still got 4 episodes of True Detective to go.
Yep.
Don't you dare spoil it for me, you people! We gotta say something bad about Laurel. Just one thing bad about Laurel. There's no new episode this week.
What? Still has that stupid police baton. I hate that thing. Why did they give her a police baton?
Oh, we want to talk about that real fast. We were hanging out with a friend last night, and we were talking about Flash. And we never thought about it like this, but Flash, Professor Zoom is like
Rita from Power Rangers.
Yes, he sends all these people through the portal to go kill the Flash instead of doing it himself.
All that's missing is at the end they grow and then a Flash Megazord fights them.
Yeah,
like he was saying how Flash was just like Power Rangers, and the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, it is right. Just like Power Rangers.
Because he just keeps instead of doing it, because he could so easily come down and do it himself. Instead, he just gives it to somebody else.
He keeps sending new villains. That's exactly what Rita and Zed did in Power Rangers. They'd send down these villains to go fight the Power Rangers.
And we're like,
that's where the CW gets their writing from. Yep. Power Rangers. And that's why everyone wears their that's why everyone wears their colors outside of their
Yeah, exactly. Like
it's literally Power Rangers.
For all you people that want a new Power Rangers show, we got it. It's called Flash and Arrow. We were talking about last night. We were talking about who will win a fight, Daredevil versus Arrow, and Dylan and Joe were like, "Oh, Daredevil definitely." And they were like, "No, we don't know. It'd be a good fight." I was like, "No, it wouldn't. You have Daredevil versus Arrow Army because Arrow never goes by himself anymore. You have Arrow, Diggle, Thea, Laurel, and then Sarah sometimes, and Felicity that's on the phone. So you literally have like 5 people fighting one person."
Remember, Thea's got that rage and everything.
Bloodlust.
Well, but she found a way to. You still haven't watched the newest episode. She found a way that'll be not as violent to fix her. You still need to watch that episode. God.
I really don't want to watch Flash or Arrow anymore, to be honest with you.
I had that same thing when they came back.
Watching Fargo and True Detectives really made me see how bad writing it just hurts a show.
You realize the other stuff. It's like the newest episode of Arrow was good. The last episode of Arrow right before Thanksgiving was good.
Yeah, but no matter how good episode Arrow or Flash has, it's not going to live up to Fargo or True Detective. The writers are incapable of writing that.
True.
Although I don't know what happened to True Detective Season 2 because everyone's talking about how bad that is.
But True Detective Season 1 has been great so far. Anyways.
Someone asked me to do a Scooby-Doo fan fiction.
No.
I didn't think you were going to let me. I just want to get that out there so they could hear that you said no.
Alright. Anyways, closing thoughts. My closing thoughts on Jessica Jones. It's...
Okay, what do you rate it? Out of 10.
5.5.
Wow. Okay.
Because it ruined one of my favorite comic book characters. And the acting from the main character was not that great. And then the villain was so great, but so wasted potential.
I give it a 5 out of 10 just because...
I gave it 0.5 higher.
If you watch it up till episode 9, you'll actually like it and you'll be really into it. And then 10, 11, 12, and 13 is when it drops off. And if you're an intelligent person, which I assume most of you are...
You're insulting people's intelligence who like the show? Is that what you're doing right now?
No, you'll see how easy it is to tell everything that's going on.
Oh, yeah.
You'll even if you like the show, you got to sit back and be like, yeah, I could have wrote this. That's what I hate about shows. Shows should never be able to okay, yeah, I can call 1 or 2 things happening, but you should not be able to consistently call every big thing that happens. It was like Winter Soldier, where you could consistently call every big thing. It's like, you shouldn't be able to do that.
Nick Fury's dead. Robert Redford is totally not evil. He's a good guy. He's fighting for us.
Scarlett Johansson as that one chick.
What?
Scarlett Johansson as the Black Widow as the old lady. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I called that.
No, I wasn't there with you.
Huh?
I wasn't there with you.
No, you weren't there with me, but somebody else was.
So I don't know if you called that. You could be lying for all I know. I didn't call that. because I didn't think they had super face technology.
I could tell because they were having the character act different. They were focusing more on her in the shots. I was like,
They didn't focus more on her though.
I remember her. They did.
No, I don't think you called that. I think you're lying.
You know, you can ask.
I think you're
what's her
lying.
name?
Your ex, I could ask her. I ain't
Yeah,
doing
go
that.
ask her and she'll tell you I called it.
Okay.
It's just I hate that. I hate when I can call all the stuff that happens in the show.
Well, get used to it. But Daredevil season 2, can't wait for that. It's gonna be amazing.
Can't wait for
Punisher.
this second half of Arrow and Flash.
I
They
can
always
wait.
take down the villain in a super smart, clever
I
way.
can wait. Arrow season 1 was the only one that took down the villain the good way.
Because the villain didn't want to be taken down.
Because he couldn't be beaten, so he stabbed him straight through himself.
Yeah, that was actually a clever way to do it.
I know, it was really good.
The
And then
second
after
season,
that, I was like,
Felicity holds the serum. I totally can't tell. I'm totally have the slowest reaction time of ever.
Anyways, I gave it 5.5 out of 10. Ian gave it a 5 out of 10. I know a lot of people are going to be hating in the comments about
I'm gonna
this.
get so much hate.
Well,
this
actually,
way.
only like 200 people listen to this, so it won't be that much.
I'm always in class on when this comes out, and so when I come out of class, I get like 10 or 5 Twitter mentions. 52 is new. Is always tweeting me on Twitter.
Alright, we're going to
He's
get
pretty
like
cool.
3 people in the comments getting all pissy at us about how we bash the show, even though it's our opinions.
It's called the Marvel bashing podcast. Okay, get used to it. Okay.
Yo, come here.
Daredevil
Praise
is
Marvel.
immune. Okay, Daredevil is like the redheaded stepchild of Marvel. It's too good for it. Okay.
Well, Daredevil is a redhead in the comics, so.
Is he really?
Yes.
Why aren't you mad they turned him into brown hair? Everyone's mad about Wally West.
What? Wally West.
Oh, I don't know. Well, what's one that's red hair?
That's Wally West.
Oh.
Wally West had completely changed his race, and not just his hair
So they
color.
did with Jimmy Olsen.
Well, yeah, but Jeremy Olsen's also 6'4" now, like 35. They did more than just change his race.
They made Jimmy Olsen a superhero.
I know.
They don't have that.
And now he's bald.
That's Luke Cage from a different universe.
Dude, freaking huge. He's not as muscly though, but he's really tall. He's got like this deep voice. Oh yeah, Supergirl got a full season order from CBS. Woo! No one cares.
Nobody cares, Sean.
Jessica Jones better than Supergirl. I think that's the best compliment I can give.
We only watched one episode of Supergirl.
Yeah, but the rest of them, they can't be that great. I'm assuming. Anyways, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for listening, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye bye.